Hi, this is Kelly from The Truth in Story, and I have one other quick little deck review that I wanted to, not really a review, but flip through, that I wanted to do especially for Quilfin, who also put up, these are the Storyworld cards. I put up a review of the cards as well as a walkthrough of the base kit as well as the Fairy Magic expansion pack. And then Quilfin purchased the Quest and Adventure expansion pack and put a walkthrough up on her YouTube channel, so I will put a link to that in the description box below. And then I had told her that I would do a walkthrough quickly of this particular one so that she could see if she wanted it. So this is one of the Storyworld expansion packs. And again, I'll put a link to my review and stuff like that. So if you don't know what this is, you can go watch that. These are by John and Caitlin Matthews. And this is an expansion pack for Legends of the Sea. And it has 28, so the expansion, the main deck comes with, I believe, 40 cards, and the expansion packs come with 28 cards. And so like here we have, now these I've kind of split out the cards I want, but this is, so we see the back is this kind of green, moss green. This is from the original deck. These are ones that I have pulled out to be in my kind of oracle deck that I'm kind of making out of these. And this is the Fairy Magic ones that I've pulled out again, cards. These are ones that, it's not that I don't like them, but for whatever reason, they just didn't, these plain ones didn't quite resonate with me. I may eventually, add things back in and whatever, but I kind of really just went with ones that popped out for me. So these are going to combine together with whatever is here and make, sort of an oracle deck out of these absolutely stunning cards. So these slide out. I quite like the packaging on both the base ones as well as the expansions. The books, again, aren't too much use. If they're great for if you're using it to write stories or stuff, but in terms of using it as oracle decks, not as much. Now I get kind of a double bonus out of this because I do tutor my niece in writing, and we're certainly going to be using these. In fact, probably tomorrow we're going to use these cards when I do her lesson. So I will let you know how they worked out as what they're intended for. Now I noticed in Quilfin's expansion pack, her little book actually had all the cards with the keywords and such. This one does not, and the Fairy Magic does not. So I'm guessing maybe that hers is one of the newer ones, perhaps, and that's why it has it. I wish this had it because I quite like that feature, but this one does not have it. Personally, again, I don't think they need much explanation because they just, again, trigger your imagination as they're supposed to. And you can kind of just come up with whatever you want to come up with. So here we have, they make it so tight that you can't. Now again, John and Caitlin Matthews, they make a lot of tarot books. Caitlin Matthews makes, Enchanted Lenormand, as well as the complete Lenormand book on Lenormand. So they are no stranger to the oracle card system through tarot and Lenormand and probably other things I'm not aware of. So it's not surprising to me that these cards that are made for storytelling would work as an oracle card. But again, you can watch my video on my review of it, or I won't start babbling again. So this is the Legends of the Sea, and here we have now on the backs of these are kind of a bluish color. So we have the regular is like a ferny green. It's a turquoise. So this is more of a blue, and this is a green, kind of a turquoisey green that we have going on there. I think I probably have those backwards. And then as with the other ones, it has the name of the card, the fiercest captain to sail the seven seas, and then questions that might help you to develop story writing with it. Depending on what it is. So here we have the Pirate King. Oh, look at that, the King of the Sea. Look at how awesome. That's definitely going in. Look at the mermaid. Obviously, I've not seen these cards because there's not a lot, you know, they're not really oracle cards, so there's not a lot out there. The mermaid, the merman. I don't know why they always make mermen to be so creepy looking, but then they have beautiful mermaids. Not sure about that. The pirate queen. So here we have the king and the queen, but of the pirates. So I quite like, look at the cat. There's always, I mean, you really have to look. There's always so much going on in these cards that are beautiful. Here we have the cabin boy. The youngest of the crew, he'll always find adventure. Here we have the stowaway. Oh, I quite like that. The faraway islanders. Let's see what this says. Guard the secrets. They guard the secrets of the faraway, sorry. Well, far away, whatever. I love this card. I had seen this. This is one of the reasons that I really wanted this deck, because look at this. I love the Selkie mythologies. Like, this is just, for me, just love it. And so we have her starting off as a seal back here, and she's seal getting closer seal. Her face is kind of mixed between the seal and human, and then she's come into her human form. Love, love, and love, 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 love this. And here we have a dolphin kind of up in the sky, and we have little mermaids in the corners. I love this card a lot. Here we have the great whale with kind of Neptune riding in his spigot. And I don't know what that is there. Some boats down here. Some great whale hunt maybe. So large that it can be mistaken for an island. Ooh, look at the city beneath the sea. Look at, you can see the girl down there with her, almost like Ariel, you know, wishing that she was up above the water. Oh, yeah. Safe harbor. I mean, what a wonderful card is that? That's an awesome card. So much you can do with that. Same thing with this, the sudden squall. I mean, these are definitely so easy to use for oracle cards. The magic compass. The pirate ship. Yo-ho. I have so many songs I want to sing right now. It's not even funny. The treasure map. The bag of winds. That is pretty awesome. Can help or hinder your voyage. What does the bag belong to, and what do they use it for? How do you control the bag? What are the winds blowing today? The treasure chest. Of course, we have to have a treasure chest. The charm of peace. Now that's quite interesting. We have these kind of flying fish here, almost like a Chinese dragon down here, and then this kind of, you know, mystical writing, I suppose, runic kind of writing. It's supposed to have some, oh yeah, it says charm of peace. Can calm the wild waters and the stormy skies. Oh, see, you can use that. So here we have another. Oh, so there's a couple. One more. The charm of storm. So this can make the wild, stormy, and to hinder your enemies. Again, look at, you even have some, you know, there we got earth. I'm not sure why we would have earth in there. Maybe to run them aground to earth. Here we have the faraway or the faraway islands. Hard to find but full of adventures. Look, see, I am in love with seahorses. I would love to have a seahorse, but I know it's a saltwater tank, and I'm always have been afraid. But my whole life I've wanted to have a seahorse. So I love this, and look at, I feel like that's the Selkie girl. Let's see if I can find her. Is it the Selkie girl? You see, it looks to me like it's the Selkie girl. So here we have the seahorse, the sea serpent with somebody riding on him. Can drag whole ships to the bottom of the ocean. Davy Jones Locker. I don't know about that particular card. May or may not end up in the most terrible place in the ocean. But yeah. The Tritons. These are some kind of... The Guardians of the King of the Sea. The Marooned Sailor. Is he kind of being isolated and lost and marooned? Yeah, I mean, that's a great card. The Kraken, of course. You have to have a Kraken. The Lord of the Deepest and Darkest Places in the Ocean. And then we have the Haunted Wreck. Sails across the ocean with a ghostly crew. So yes, I quite love these. There are plenty of these that will be making it into my little oracle set that I am kind of composing together. But I really look at those. Look at that, under the sea. Of course, this, yeah. Yes. Yeah, I love the Guardian, or the King of the Sea too. Yeah, I really do like these a lot. I'm quite happy with these. And again, for me, it's like a no-brainer because I can kind of dual purpose use these with my niece. But as oracle cards, they're phenomenal. And I have used these for quite a while as, you know, cards of the day on my Instagram account, which there's links to in the description box. But on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, you know, I post end of the day reflections, and whenever I use these cards, people really love them, which is why I actually had made the initial reviews, because every time somebody would message me and say, please can you do a review of that deck, what is that deck? So that's why I actually did these. But I hope this helps you, Quilpin, to decide if you want this. And anybody else who's seeing this like first, if you want to go look at the reviews, just look down in the description box below. But these work absolutely beautifully. You can go to my Facebook page, which there again is a link to in the description box, and you can kind of scroll down through there and you'll see some of these that I've used as cards of reflection. You know, I do kind of end of the day card reflections and kind of do a write-up on them, so you can kind of see how I would use those as an oracle card if that's something you want to see, if it's something you really feel you could use as an oracle deck. That's an option as well. So I hope you all have a wonderful day.